season as the head coach in Houston. Took over 2 years ago when Rudy Tomjanovich was ill. He came in and he has really cleaned house, except for Yao Ming. Here's McGrady. Tremendous turnover in Houston. Foul on Wesley. Stojakovic passes up a three from up top and then moves a little bit to his left and bangs it home.
Now, this is the guy that's got to get it going. A year ago, he shot 48%, scored 25 points a game. This year, he's only shooting 44%. In the last week, he's been starving for perimeter baskets, only at a 27%, the lowest probably week that he's ever had since he's been in the NBA.
Reach and foul on Peja here.
There are an awful lot of long rebounds that get out to the foul line because of Stojakovic, Bibby, and Mobley.
Softly from the foul line. Peja puts it in. The game is tied at 19.
Pretty much healed. And, in 2 weeks, try to start, it's just all in the pain and how it feels. And, hopefully 5 weeks is what we got left in season, so that's what I got to get it ready for.
The major thing, Jeff Van Gundy has a lot of confidence in it. Peja for three. If I'm a Sacramento fan, I'm happy. Well, right now, see, Sacramento's trying to get away small by playing Williamson at the center position. Now, that's all well and good, at one end of the floor, at the offensive end, but at the defensive end of the floor, puts a lot of pressure on you to defensive rebound now.
McGrady with that reverse layup, and you see Skinner on the bench with his 2 fouls. Stojakovic now, and he hits a long 2.
I'm happy for him. I feel that, I've been around this, and you had the operation. You're taking 13 points away from your club, and also a spirited point guard. You pick up House. This is a guy who can get you points. He's not a penetrator, and maybe
Adelman. McGrady. 2 times in a row the league scoring champion. 8 points today. Houston by 11. Pulled down by Thomas.
2 big stats in this game. Houston, 10 offensive rebounds already.
And then Yao is right there, and Skinner, 9 inches shorter, had no chance. McGrady over Stojakovic for 2.
This is my big question. Can they continue to score transition in their next 20 games?
Because Sangala comes into the game for the Kings.
Now you're playing small again. Now Sangala is going to be overmatched with Yao.
James rattles it home, and it's a 15-point margin, the biggest advantage of the game.
How about those 3 guys? Wesley, Barry, James. They are now 11 for 13.
And another steal and another basket. So Mike James, what a pickup. And Adelman exasperated. His team down by 17, under 3 to go in the half. And Skinner on the bench with his 2 fouls. This time I can see Tracy talking about fouls. How many fouls? And Yao only has 1 + 1 technical. And you see aggressive, be aggressive. And Yao has been, here's that block on Skinner. Yubi, we were talking to Jeff Van Gundy last night.
31 minutes, and you think of close to 19 points, close to 9 rebounds. He almost has a 2010. We have 4 guys in the NBA, only 4 at 2010.
And there's McGrady right there, banging one home to make it a 17-point game. And Yao's English is really, it's very good these days. Yes. He can do it. The great thing about that, and he travels with an aide and an interpreter, as Stojakovic is you answer all the questions you want. Then if you understand a question, Bibby has 5 points. Mobley has 5 points as well. McGrady.
Great shot. Now that is an athletic shot.
Team of the week in the NBA, it would be the Houston Rockets. Let's go to Michelle.
Tracy, you got 14 points in this one. All the perimeter shooters doing very well. Why is it working so well from the outside right now?
I think we're doing a great job of spacing on the offensive end, spreading those guys out, running them in pick and rolls, and our guys are doing a great job of knocking down the perimeter jumpers.
You have had the difficult assignment of guarding Peja Stojakovic. What do you have to do to slow him down? He's been pretty red hot.
You just got to stay on him, lock and trail him on those picks, and he just got to contest every shot. He uses his body well. He does a great job of using using the picks, and it's a tough coverage.
We saw you tell Yao Ming to be aggressive. Hey, he got his first technical foul of the season. That must have been good to see.
He's learning. He's coming around. He's doing a great job. He just got to continue to do that.
Thanks, Tracy. Al?
All right, thank you, Michelle. 14-point advantage.
For Wired's Verizon Wireless halftime report from Times Square in New York, Tracy McGrady and the Houston Rockets looking to go 13-4 in their last 17 games, on top by 14, and very impressive in Sacramento.
Houston ball, McGrady brings it into the front court. Second half underway in Sacramento. Bob Sura, who played early but not in the second quarter. And McGrady, and here they go. Hot again.
Now, see, McGrady was very quiet in that first half. 14 at halftime. And if you really think about it, you might say he had about 8 or 10. He has that ability to score bunches and nothing spectacular.
Stojakovic over Yao, who came all the way out. Sir, unless you want to foul him and give a three-point chance.
That's right. And that's why you cannot underestimate the fact that he's third in the league at 55%.
And there's McGrady after the steal, but he misses. And it's off Houston, so the Kings get a break. And McGrady comes up a little stiff here.
Yeah, well, maybe a bad angle when he came down. I think that as he goes up here, now just keep an eye on it. Watch when he lands, okay? See, right there. Okay, you can see he grabs it right away. Now, a lot of guys might not be Tracy McGrady fans, and he goes, oh, well, plus, he just missed that easy uncontested layup.
You were right. He was stretching and flexing his back when he came back down the court. But there's the pass into what Bibby was upset that he missed the shot really out of reach. You can do it, but they've got to play defense for 4 to 5 minute stretches. Kings ball, Brady. Or even 13. Sacramento fan, that's 20 points for him, and Wesley is able to put in the layup to give him a total of 16 points. And every
now just keep an eye on this. See, this is inexcusable. You say, well, there's a point guard down there. Well, where is his man? His man is not in the picture. Then right here, a power forward runs right past the two guards, because the two guards are always responsible, unless they're dribbling to the basket, for
James at the line. You saw Patrick back in the game. James has 16 points. He was 2 from the line. He's only played 19 minutes. And we check in with Michelle again.
Alan, you remember Jeff Van Gundy telling us the highlight of this road trip, or at least the last few games, has been Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady. He said, and I quote, they've been inspiring the last 3 games. That's what leaders do. Leaders inspire their teammates and each other. They don't have to make speeches. They just need to be the best practice players, and they need to be ready at 12:30 Pacific time instead of being satisfied with 2 road wins. Looks like they were ready, Alan.
They were ready. Tracy to the hoop. Count if it goes. No, it's an offensive foul.
There's a break. There's a break. What I like on the Houston end, just watch. Tracy, no hesitation, takes it strong. Defense definitely there. Williamson outside of the defensive circle.
close.
The transition game has hurt them, Al. Every time. Oh, great play. Great play.
Stojakovic runs right into Yao, and that's on Peja.
All day we have been saying Yao has done an excellent job on the screens. Now keep an eye here. He gets right there. Now you can see Stojakovic did not have an alley. People are going to say, well, Yao turned. You can turn as long as you have that alley.
He ran into the Great Wall. He sent it in the lane. 4.5 to play. Fourth quarter. Stojakovic behind the line. Bibby. Peja will try again.
Yes. Sooner or later. We're back to that very familiar number, 8. It keeps coming back to 8.
Of 8 from three-point land. McGrady.
Long 2. I just love watching him play. Everything is just so easy. Reminds me so much of George Gervin in the days of the ABA with the San Antonio Spurs, and then in the NBA with San Antonio and Chicago. It's just a shot, that's all. Just look at this. This is beautiful. It's almost a line drive. Very little arch on his shot.
Using a lot of the clock. Clock down to 2. And a three-pointer, and that's the dagger. James.
What a game. What a game. This young man is 7 for 8 from the field. He has just been able to come in. Doesn't matter how long he's on the floor, he is on fire.
20 points in 26 minutes off the bench. Houston by a dozen.